run. Boy, he didn't waste any time. He just blasted through there. And it's 12-0 Hog Hawks. On the carry is Rickson. 12-0 score here in the first quarter. And actually there's still going to be time for a kick. They'll go for the conversion point. 2 points if you can kick it through. At this level, they usually do. I've never seen anyone do it, I don't think. But, and the SYFL, if you make the running in or passing it in, it's a 1 point score. The clock had actually expired, so this will be the end of the first quarter. And he's going to fake it. He's going around the left side, wards off a tackler, and dances into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawks. Or extra point, I should say. And it was Caleb Bowman who made the 2 point conversion. And at the end of 1 quarter of play, it is the Hawks 13 and the Senators nothing. Well, obviously, I read the scoreboard wrong. I guess I thought that was a 0, but I guess maybe there's 8 seconds remaining. We are still in the first quarter as the Hawks will kick off. Leading 13-0 and showing why they are the defending Bandit champions. Now trying to win a Maverick championship. There's a onside kick attempt, but it just barely went 10 yards and went out of bounds before the Hawks could get it. And, well, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Senators when we come back after they mark off the penalty, and I think they'll get the ball somewhere around the 40 or 45. So let them sort it out, and we'll come back for the first play of the... Oh, we're still in the first quarter, so we'll be back. Well, here we go. I would imagine that this will be the last play of the first quarter as the Senators come out ready to go on the 35. You know, that's kind of interesting. They kicked the ball out of bounds about the 50-yard line, and Senators actually get penalized for it. They get the ball back on the 35. Seems like they should be able to take that ball right where it went out of bounds. And I think somebody from the Hawks lined up offside. Meanwhile, they kept coming through. They could have got a flag on that. So let's see if... Yep, they'll mark off 5. And we'll still have to run a play here in the first quarter as the clock doesn't start. You hear like a big humming noise. There's a fan, big fan that's running up here in the press box. And oh my, nowhere to go. And that'll pretty much do it here in the first quarter as the Hog Hawks lead it 13-0. We'll be back. Okay, folks. I cannot read that clock. It's right in the sun. And when I zoomed up, I could see... I thought it was more than 8 seconds. There's 38 left here in the first quarter. And, oh, goodness. And he is going nowhere. They knocked the ball loose, but he had already been blown dead. And it'll bring up a 3rd down, and unless somebody calls a timeout, that's probably going to be the end of the quarter. Unless they get a playoff in a hurry, which they haven't done. Because the clock's running, it's down to 10 seconds. So they'll have some extra time to regroup and get this play. There's the end of your quarter. For the real this time, folks. It's 13-0 Hog Hawks. All right, we're going to start the second quarter. Carson has the ball on a 3rd down and about 12 or 13. A lot of discussions going on. And oh my goodness, he tried to sweep the left side, but all he saw was a bunch of green jerseys coming after him, and down he goes. Oh my. And it was number 21 on the carry, I believe, for the Senators. And that would be Eric Hickson, as the Hawks now have them backed up in a 4th down and about 17 or so. And the punt hasn't worked, so they're just probably going to go for it. Going to try to hand off, but before he could even get running, the Hawks just busted in there. They are just swarming all over the place, and they have owned it on defense. And that'll be a 1st down for the Hawks when we come back. 1st and 10 for Hug on about the 21-yard line of Carson. And they have been looking strong, and here we go. He's going to try to throw it. He does. It hits the turf. It's incomplete. And we got a player down. I guess he's getting up. So the Hawks tried to go to the air. Incomplete. Brings up a 2nd down and 10. Gonna try it again. He's got it, and around the right side he goes, and there goes some speed down the right sideline. Looked like there could have been a couple of blocks down there, and it's a touchdown for number 21 of the Hawks, and that would be Jaden Buckner, and it's now 19-0. Boy, he got a couple of beautiful downfield blocks. And the Hawks flexing their muscles. Going for the conversion point here. Going to hand off. Ball comes loose. He's going to pick it up and run again, and he's in. Whoa, my. How about that? He lost the handle on it and then just kind of turned around and picked it up, did Amari, and gets the conversion. It's 20-0. What can we say? The Hawks are flying. Messina ready to kick it away again. And it's a line drive. It's rolling around down there. Finally picked up, and down he goes. Nice tackle. And guess who it was in on the tackle? It was Jaden Buckner. getting down there in a hurry, and the Senators will get the football right about the 35-yard line, 1st and 10. All right, Carson ready to run some offense. 1st and 10. Gonna pitch. Uh-oh, the ball came loose, but he covered it up. As Buckner in there again, he's creating havoc. It'll be another loss on the play for the Senators. As the Hawks defense has just been smothering. They are looking to repeat as champs by the looks of it. But I remember Lassen gave him a real tussle in that championship. That game was in the snow, if I remember correctly. Oh, that was fun. Uh-oh. The snap is bobbled again. The Hawks are just beating Senators off the ball, basically. Like they know the snap count. Going to be a 3rd down. We need about 16 to go. Well, he went back to hand off, and once again, nothing but green and white in the backfield. And there's just too many of them to give credit to tackle, pretty much. Fourth down again for the Senators. $20-0. Hug Hawks. Wow. You gotta be kidding. Another touchdown on the fumble, and the Hawks have just completely taken control. And it makes it 26-0. I don't see any flags. Extra point coming up here in a moment. Hawks trying to get everybody together to make sure. It seems like they're taking a long time to get this extra point. I know they're going to try to be lenient first game of the year and all that, but I would think the Hawks would know what they're doing. They, like I said, are defending champs. Going to try to go up the middle, and he just squeezes right through there. Tremendous blocking, and that's the extra point. It's 27-0, and scooting through there was number 6, Ronell Martin, and it's 26-0. Well, I was a little hesitant when I said the score when we were departing. I thought maybe they knew something I didn't, but the score is actually 27-0. I thought the extra point was good, but you just never know. So I went with what the scoreboard had. But your official score is 27-0 Hawks as they get ready to kick again. Line drive. Uh-oh. This one's going to get by all the way down to about the 20 where he's going to fall on it. And the Senators will have field position way back in their own 18 or so when we return. All right, it's a 1st and 10 for Carson as we return. Looking to get something going. It's been a struggle. Oh my goodness gracious. He came in and tried to grab the ball and he almost did. And it's going to be a 2nd down, loss of maybe 3 or 4.